Welcome to a quick tutorial about Glogster. Glogster is a unique network based on creating and sharing blogs. Blogs are interactive posters loaded with lots of text, graphics, music, video, and so much more. It's a great way to provide creative displays of information that can either be about your last vacation or a topic you have to present to class. But today I'm going to show you how to use the free version of Glogster. Normally here you would create your own account, you'd come up with a nickname, your email address, and your password, and you'd log in, or you can use Facebook to log in. I already have a login, so I'm going to go ahead and click login and take you to my Glogster. I'll type in my username and my password, and I'll log in. This is the Glogster dashboard. This is where you'll do most of your navigating in Glogster. There are 4 major buttons that you should know about. There's Pulse, which is kind of like a news feed of current blogs that are coming up. There's Glogs, which is a quick link to all of your personal blogs that you've created. It makes it easier for you to access them and edit them and decide where to go. Community is where you can add friends and keep up with your friends' blogs on Glogster. And messages, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's a way for you to send messages to other Glogster users to let them know that you like their blogs or that you're following their blogs. Today, we're going to create a new blog. I've kind of taken some shortcuts to get us started. I'll show you how though. Normally we would click Create New Blog, and here you'll see choose from the following blog templates to start. There are several templates for you to choose from. There's plain blank ones. There are wanted posters and pin boards. If you click the little arrow, you'll find video blogs, which are made specifically to load lots of videos into. There's a resume blog, an album blog, wish list blog, and like I said, there are plenty to choose from. We're going to come down here though to this unfinished blog and click on it, because that's the one we're going to be working on today. As you can see, I've kind of got some crazy stacked up buttons here. I'll show you how to move those in a second. I've added a photo of my dogs, and I've uploaded a video from YouTube. It was real simple to do. We just went up here to Video, Audio, Wall, Image, Graphics, and Text. Pretty simple idea. To get a video, you click on Video. You'll type in a video that you're looking for. I directly searched mine from YouTube and then clicked Use It. You can do the same for audio, and you can do the same for images. Under Images, I have some preloaded photos from my personal computer, so I was able to just select and then click Use It, and there were my little puppies. Now, let's minimize this real quick so I can show you a few little tricks. Say you don't know why these two are stuck together like this. All you have to do is click, hold, and do exactly what the bubble says. Drag and drop what you want from the tools bar. So if you want this to be a little smaller, we'll just make it a little smaller. If you want it to stay big, we can make it big. We can even make it overlap things if we want. It's pretty cool. So let's go over here to this lovely little pink text box that I've added. If this toolbar kind of gets in the way, you can always close out. And if you lose it, just click on this Tools button right here. But for now, let's keep it hidden. So let's click on the Your Text here. Now, I would like it to overlap my picture just a little bit. And if we wanted it on top of the picture, we would click this button here, and it would make sure that it stays above my photo. If we want it below, we would click the next button, and it would be underneath my photo, so my photo would be on top. But I kind of like it on top. Now it says Your Text here. Let's edit that text. So we'll click the AB1 button, and it pulls up a nice changed text box. Let's click the highlighted message, and we can type, "This is our text box." Now, let's change that font. Let's try, how about Museo 500? How about this one? Still a little boring. Let's try Salurge. This one's kind of fun. Now for a third. You can type any kind of messages that you'd like here. You also have the option to make it bold, italics, underline. You can score it to the right, you can score it to the center, or to the left. I said those backwards, sorry. You can also change the font size by simply highlighting your selection and changing the font size there. I think we'll leave it at 24. Whenever you've finally gotten what you want inside your text box, say you didn't like that first font, let's highlight it and try Andy. This is a little fun. Once you've decided your texts, just close out the box and it locks it in place. Those are the basics. Say you guys don't like my pink stripes on the back? Let's pull up our tools bar again and click Wall. In the wall, we can change it to one of my preloaded photos, or we can go to the gallery and select a new one. They have papers, music, styles, cartoon, and cute. Ooh, I like these bubbles. Let's use it. Those are a little fun. Those are just some quick little tips for creating your glog. Once you've gotten everything created how you'd like, you're going to want to go up here and select Save. It's very important that you choose Save. If you're not quite sure if you want to save it yet, you can click the preview button here, and this is what your glog will look like. Once you've scrolled through and decided if that's how you want it to look, you can go back to Edit, scroll back up to the top, and select Save. We're going to type a new name for this, and we're going to call this Glog Example. Once we have Glog Example saved, we're going to continue saving, and we're going to give it a moment. And then we can finish saving. At this point, you have the option to share your blog publicly. You can share it with Facebook, Twitter, you can use your direct link URL, or you can go back and edit, you can view it, or simply return to your dashboard. Let's return to our dashboard. Now, you may be wondering, how can I use Glogster? Well, there's lots of different ways you can use Glogster. Here are a few examples of mine. I had to come up with a math lesson and post it with a Glogster. So we decided to do interior makeover. The purpose of the project is for students to learn how to plot and graph different rooms in their house and determine how much carpeting it would take to put flooring in it. So we drew our rooms on graph paper. We talked about the flooring that we needed, how much carpet, and here you'll see it says www. This is a link to Lowe's.com where you can see the different price for carpeting. This helps the students determine how much the carpeting is going to cost. Here's a little informational video about irregular polygons and how to find their area. And now, with my photo above, I know that I needed 57 square feet of carpet for the living room and 12 square feet of tile for my sunroom. Now to get started and find out how much it will cost. That's just one example. We can go back here to my dashboard, and we can also take a look at my blogs for the important Mrs. Jalbert. this was a lesson plan that I created that utilized the important book. It's a fascinating little story that talks about the important information that you want to learn about someone or something. I had my students read the book aloud and then come on to Glogster and create an important glog that talks about the important things about them. Here you'll see photos and kind of a set of arrows that direct you around the glog. It says the important thing about Mrs. Jalbert is she loves to read. She loves her husband Patrick very much. She also loves her puppies Mimi and Milo. She also loves to bake cupcakes. But the important thing about Mrs. Jalbert is she loves to read. It was a fun little way to incorporate that new lesson that the students had just learned. So as you can see, it has lovely practical applications for not only mathematics, but for literacy as well. I hope you guys enjoy it.